Scenes. Scenes, page 1 of 2. Press the up and down arrow keys on your remote to hear the 12 items on this page. Press the Enter or Select key to make your choice. Scene 1, A Whoville Christmas. Scene 2, Meet the Grinch. Scene 3, Cindy Lou's Savior. Scene 4, Christmas, Why Can't I Find You? Scene 5, No Place Like Home. Scene 6, The Grinch's Story. Scene 7, Cindy Lou's Candidate. Scene 8, The Invitation. Scene 9, Second Thoughts. Scene 10, The Holiday Cheermeister. To scenes 11 through 20. Scenes, page 2 of 2. Press the up and down arrow keys on your remote to hear the 12 items on this page. Press the Enter or Select key to make your choice. Scene 11, The Grinch's Revenge. Scene 12, A Wonderful Awful Idea. Scene 13, You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. Scene 14, Grinchy Claus. Scene 15, To Take Every Present. Scene 16, Christmas Destroyed. Scene 17, A Change of Heart. Scene 18, To Save Cindy Lou. Scene 19, Merry Christmas, Mr. Grinch. Scene 20, End Titles. To scenes 1 through 10. Return to main menu. Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Press the up and down arrow keys on your remote to hear the 4 items on this page. Press the Enter or Select key to make your choice. Scenes. Scenes. Bonus materials. Languages. Play. Scenes. 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 Bonus materials. Languages. Play. Scenes. Bonus materials. Bonus materials, page 1 of 2. Press the up and down arrow keys on your remote to hear the 10 items on this page. Press the Enter or Select key to make your choice. Spotlight on location. Deleted scenes. Outtakes. Who School. Makeup application and design. Seussian set decoration. Visual effects. DVS Descriptive Video Service. DVS Descriptive Video Service, page 1 of 1. DVS Descriptive Video Service provides narrated descriptions of a program's key visual elements for people who are blind or visually impaired. This DVD includes an audible menu navigation feature that can be turned on or off from any menu screen by pressing 1 and Enter, or 1 and Select on your DVD remote control. If you are hearing voice prompts now, this feature is already active. Press the left or right arrow keys until you hear Return to Bonus Materials menu, then press Enter. Please ignore the Yes and No options. Yes. No. Return to Bonus Materials menu. DVS Descriptive Video Service. Go to Bonus Materials, page 2. Bonus Materials, page 2 of 2. Press the up and down arrow keys on your remote to hear the 12 items on this page. Press the Enter or Select key to make your choice. Music video. Faith Hill, Where Are You Christmas? The Care and Feeding of the Grinch. Hula Day Recipes. Hula Day Recipes, page 1 of 5. Martha Houvier's Designer Onion Wreaths. Instructions. Step 1. Cut bread into 2-inch rounds. Step 2. Spread mayo on each half of bread. Step 3. Place on slice of onion the size of bread round on bread to make a sandwich. Step 4. Roll outside edge of bread in mayo and then in parsley. Be careful not to let the parsley get in the center of bread. Step 5. Allow the sandwiches to rest in refrigerator for at least 1 hour or overnight. Ingredients: 1 loaf of white bread, Arnold or Pepperidge Farm, 1/2 cup mayo, 3 onions sliced thin, 1 cup chopped parsley. Remember, kids, always have an adult present when making these tasty Who treats. Press the Enter key to return to the Bonus Materials menu. Press the right arrow key to go to the next page. Holiday Recipes, page 2 of 5. Cool Mount Crumpet York Peppermint Patty Brownies. Instructions. Step 1. Heat oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 325 degrees Fahrenheit for glass baking dish. Remove wrappers from peppermint patties. Grease 13 by 9 by 2 inch baking pan. Step 2. In a large bowl, stir together the butter, sugar, and vanilla. Add the eggs, beat until well blended. Stir in the flour, cocoa, baking powder, and salt. Blend well. Reserve 2 cups of batter. Spread remaining batter in prepared pan. Arrange peppermint patties about 1 inch apart in a single layer over the batter. Spread the reserved 2 cups of batter over the patties. Step 3. Bake 50 to 55 minutes or until brownies begin to pull away from the sides of the pan. Cool completely in pan on a wire rack, cut into squares. Makes about 36 brownies. Press the left arrow key to go to the previous page. Press the Enter key to return to the Bonus Materials menu. Press the right arrow key to go to the next page. Holiday Recipes, page 3 of 5. Cool Mount Crumpet York Peppermint Patty Brownies. Ingredients: 24 small, 1 inch York peppermint patties, 1 cup or about 3 sticks of melted butter or margarine, 3 cups sugar, 1 tablespoon vanilla extract, 5 eggs, 2 cups all-purpose flour, 1 cup Hershey's cocoa, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1 teaspoon salt. Remember, kids, always have an adult present when making these tasty Who treats. Press the left arrow key to go to the previous page. Press the Enter key to return to the Bonus Materials menu. Press the right arrow key to go to the next page. Holiday Recipes, page 4 of 5. Cindy Lou Who's favorite Whobalicious Hershey's Peanut Blossoms. Instructions. Step 1. Heat oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Remove wrappers from chocolate pieces. Step 2. In a large bowl, beat the shortening and peanut butter until well blended. Add 1/3 cup granulated sugar. Beat until light and fluffy. Add the egg, milk, and vanilla. Beat well. Stir together the flour, baking soda, and salt. Gradually add to the peanut butter mixture. Shape dough into 1-inch balls. Roll in granulated sugar, place on an ungreased cookie sheet. Step 3. Bake 8 to 10 minutes or until lightly browned. Immediately place a chocolate piece on top of each cookie, pressing down so the cookie cracks around the edges. Remove from the cookie sheet to a wire rack. Cool completely. Makes about 4 dozen cookies. Press the left arrow key to go to the previous page. Press the Enter key to return to the Bonus Materials menu. Press the right arrow key to go to the next page. Holiday Recipes, page 5 of 5. Cindy Lou Who's favorite Whobalicious Hershey's Peanut Blossoms. Ingredients: 1 9-ounce bag of Hershey's Kisses milk chocolates, 1/2 cup shortening, 3/4 cup Reese's Creamy or Crunchy peanut butter, 1/3 cup granulated sugar, 1/3 cup packed light brown sugar, 1 egg, 2 tablespoons milk, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1 1/2 cups all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon salt, granulated sugar. Remember, kids, always have an adult present when making these tasty Who treats. Press the left arrow key to go to the previous page. Press the Enter key to return to the Bonus Materials menu. Bonus Materials, page 2 of 2. Press the up and down arrow keys on your remote to hear the 12 items on this page. Holiday recipes. By the numbers. By the numbers, page 1 of 1. Makeup appliances used during production, approximately 8,000. Props created for the film, over 300. Makeup designs created by Sinovation, 225. Amount of quote-unquote snow used on sets, enough to cover 9 football fields. Number of ornaments, 8,200. Number of candy canes, 1,938. Crushed marble used for snow on Who Suburbs exterior set, 152,000 pounds. Outfits created by wardrobe, 443. Number of sound stages used, 11. Makeup artists used on busiest days, 45. Styrofoam used to build sets, 2 million linear feet or 6 miles if it was cut into standard board length. Press the Enter or Select key to return to the Bonus Materials menu. Press the By the numbers. Theatrical trailer. Production notes. Press the left arrow key to go to the previous page. Press the Enter key to return to the Bonus Materials menu. Production notes, page 1 of 23. Sought after by Hollywood for years, Theodore S. Geisel, Dr. Seuss, never considered having any of his books turned into movies. He had an unhappy experience in 1953 with The 5,000 Fingers of Dr. T, Geisel wrote the fantasy, and the 1966 animated Grinch was something he didn't think could be outdone. Press the Enter key to return to the Bonus Materials menu. Press the right arrow key to go to the next page. Production notes, page 2 of 23. After Geisel's death in 1991, his widow Audrey resisted all film offers. What changed her mind was the movie world's exponential leap in the use of computer technology. It meant that Seuss's unique vision could be realized and expanded beyond mere animation. That was the point at which she became interested in seeing the Grinch come alive. Press the left arrow key to go to the previous page. Press the Enter key to return to the Bonus Materials menu. Press the right arrow key to go to the next page. Production notes, page 3 of 23. It was then that her representative sent word to the Hollywood community that offers to make the book into a movie would be entertained. It was organized so that all the major studios sent their top producers to make their pitch to Audrey Geisel in person. Production notes, page 4 of 23. Producer Brian Grazer's first story idea pitch just didn't seem right to Mrs. Geisel, so Grazer and Ron Howard, partners in Imagine Entertainment, retooled the story. Audrey agreed to a second meeting with Grazer and, says the producer, it was enough for her to wipe all the other proposals off the table. Production notes, page 5 of 23. The chance to play the Grinch had a visceral effect on Jim Carrey. It wasn't Christmas growing up without the reading of the book and watching the cartoon, recalls Carrey. When the movie project came up, I realized it was a dream come true, even though I'd never fantasized about it before. Production notes, page 6 of 23. Audrey Geisel came to the set of Man on the Moon one day, where Andy Kaufman did his impression of Jim Carrey doing the Grinch. It got a little complex, Carrey laughs, but it was there for her. Production notes, page 7 of 23. Audrey recalls being stunned when Carrey, or Kaufman, did the Grinch for her. Without makeup, he simply became the Grinch before my eyes. With the book and their star, Howard and Grazer then faced the daunting prospect of creating the wondrous, zany, archetypal world Seuss made his own in his 44 books. Production notes, page 8 of 23. How the Grinch Stole Christmas was shot almost entirely at Universal on 11 of the sound stages, including stage 12, at 30,000 square feet, the largest on the lot, and bursting at the seams with the massive Whoville set. It was the largest set ever built at the studio. Production notes, page 9 of 23. The production used 2 million linear feet of styrofoam, With no straight lines in Seuss's world, there was little need for conventional construction methods to build the various sets. Taking a cue from Seuss's books, production designer Michael Korenblith instilled Whoville with a series of archways, bridges, stairs, and spirals. Production notes, page 10 of 23. Says Korenblith, "What I was trying not to do was build something that looked like a Santa's village that was dropped into place. Hence, the variance of styles in Whoville, reflecting changing tastes over the years." The set was adorned with 8,000 ornaments and miles of electrical wire holding 52,000 Christmas lights. Press the left arrow. Production notes, page 11 of 23. The interior of the Grinch's cave, while smaller in scale than the Whoville set, was no less inspired. The closest source material for the cave is probably Carlsbad Caverns in New Mexico, though the set, Universal Stage 28, was imbued with more of a cathedral space offset with the geometric stalagmites and stalactites. Press the Production notes, page 12 of 23. Beyond the ingenuity of creating and building the sets, every prop and set decoration had to be manufactured. The set decoration and props are Seuss-inspired, though it took a lot of trial and error to figure out what Seussian really meant and if it would work in the movie. Production notes, page 13 of 23. Early in pre-production, Ron Howard discussed the movie with friend George Lucas, who advised him to try 1950s-style appliances and props and tweak them to the desired look, as opposed to creating from scratch. This tweaking technique was used by Lucas in his 1977 space adventure classic, Star Wars. Production notes, page 14 of 23. For example, the Whoville kitchens feature stoves from the 1950s that have been colorfully painted and fitted by the Universal Prop Shop with new handles, dials, and grills. Blenders, refrigerators, record players, and scores of other items were kludged together after being located at local flea markets, antique stores, and garage sales. Production notes, page 15 of 23. Audrey Geisel feels her husband would approve of the world the filmmakers fabricated. "I really wish he could be here to see what has been created," she observed when visiting the sets. "The way everything is meticulously, lovingly Seuss. I don't think he would believe what has been done on these sets." Production notes, page 16 of 23. A second unit crew went to a ski resort near Salt Lake City to film the Grinch, Cindy Lou, and Max speeding down the slopes of Mount Crumpet to return the presents. The close-ups and medium shots on Mount Crumpet were done on a Universal stage, where a styrofoam mountain was built. Production notes, page 17 of 23. Multi-Academy Award winner Rick Baker worked on makeup designs with the input of Jim Carrey and Ron Howard. Baker and his company, Sinovation Studios, created 125 character makeups for the movie. During the Whoville town square scenes, Baker and a staff of as many as 60 makeup artists applied up to 110 makeups daily. Press the left arrow key to go to the previous page. Press the Enter key to return to the Bonus Materials menu. Press the right arrow key to go to the next page. Production notes, page 18 of 23. Howard, Grazer, and Baker were somewhat perplexed when they embarked upon the movie, since Seuss's drawings were so simple yet exaggerated. Although 44 books are in print, the first in 1937, no one had ever attempted a live-action rendering of a Seuss book. Were the Who's monsters, animals, or bugs? Production notes, page 19 of 23. Other challenges included deciding what the Grinch should look like and how to construct an appliance for Carrie's elastic face and a suit that would withstand his unique physical comedy. For Carrie, the most important aspect to the Grinch's appearance was that it look authentic and be in the spirit of the book. Production notes, page 20 of 23. I started out making some of the Who test makeups a little too scary, says Baker. Ron wanted me to make them more human so that people can relate to them and know they have a heart. It took some time to get the balance between Seuss-like and human-like for the Who's. Production notes, page 21 of 23. Baker also created the Grinch's hair suit, consisting of individual yak hairs sewn onto a lycra spandex suit. Each hair was sewn on and tied twice, so making the suit from scratch took 4 months. Carrie compared wearing the Grinch makeup and suit to being buried alive on a daily basis. Production notes, page 22 of 23. Creating the score fell to James Horner, Academy Award winner for Titanic. Like his creative partners on the production, Horner went through all of the Dr. Seuss books to get inspiration and tried to figure out what sounds might come out of the strange-looking instruments depicted in Seuss's books. Production notes, page 23 of 23. We made about 8 instruments out of all sorts of odd materials, including a garden hose and PVC pipe, recalls Horner, whose kludging is reminiscent of how some of the set decoration and props came to fruition. The sound I was looking for was sort of nasal-like and whistle-like. Bonus materials, page 2 of 2. Production notes. Cast and filmmakers. Cast and filmmakers. Press the up and down arrow keys on your remote to hear the 9 items on this page. Press the Enter or Select key to make your choice. Jim Carrey as the Grinch. Jim Carrey, page 1 of 4, biography. Jim Carrey began his professional career as a stand-up comedian and found success on television before breaking into motion pictures. The actor's unique combination of improvisation, mimicry, and innovation, with an outrageous style of physical comedy, has captured the attention of audiences throughout the world. Jim Carrey, page 2 of 4, biography. Most recently, Carrey won an MTV Movie Award for Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. He has been nominated for Golden Globes for The Grinch, Liar Liar, and The Mask, and received Golden Globes for his performances in both Man on the Moon and The Truman Show. Press Jim Carrey, page 3 of 4, film highlights. Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, 2000. Me, Myself, and Irene, 2000. Man on the Moon, 1999. Simon Birch, 1998. The Truman Show, 1998. Liar Liar, 1997. The Cable Guy, 1996. Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, 1995. Batman Forever, 1995. Dumb and Dumber, 1994. Jim Carrey, page 4 of 4, film highlights. The Mask, 1994. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, 1994. Earth Girls Are Easy, 1989. Pink Cadillac, 1989. The Deadpool, 1988. Peggy Sue Got Married, 1986. Once Bitten, 1985. Finders Keepers, 1984. All in Good Taste, 1983. Copper Mountain, 1983. Press the left arrow key to go to the previous page. Press the Enter key to return to the Cast menu. Cast and filmmakers. Press the up and down arrow keys on your remote to hear the 9 items on this page. Jim Carrey as the Grinch. Jeffrey Tambor as Mayor Who. Jeffrey Tambor, page 1 of 4, biography. Jeffrey Tambor is a 4-time Emmy Award nominee for his co-starring performance as Hank Kingsley, Gary Shandling's sidekick on The Larry Sanders Show. He was also nominated for 4 Cable Ace Awards and an American Comedy Award for this role. Tambor began studying acting at age 12 in San Francisco, where he was born. Jeffrey Tambor, page 2 of 4, biography. Tambor has appeared extensively on stage, starring on Broadway in Sly Fox, the New York Shakespeare Festival's production of Measure for Measure, and the Los Angeles productions of Sly Fox, The Hands of the Enemy, A Flea in Her Ear, and American Mosaic. He is also directed for the stage. Jeffrey Tambor, page 3 of 4, film highlights. Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, 2000. Pollock, 2000. Girl Interrupted, 1999. Teaching Mrs. Tingle, 1999. Muppets from Space, 1999. Meet Joe Black, 1998. There's Something About Mary, 1998. Dr. Dolittle, 1998. Jeffrey Tambor, page 4 of 4, film highlights. Learning Curves, 1995. Bad with Numbers, 1995. Radioland Murders, 1994. A House in the Hills, 1993. Article 99, 1992. Crossing the Bridge, 1992. City Slickers, 1991. Life Stinks, 1991. No Small Affair, 1984. And Justice for All, 1979. Press the left arrow key to go to the previous page. Press the Enter key to return to the Cast menu. Cast and Filmmakers. Press the up and down arrow keys on your remote to hear the 9 items on this page. Jeffrey. Christine Baranski as Martha May Huvier. Christine Baranski, page 1 of 4, biography. Christine Baranski graduated from the prestigious Juilliard School and went on to perform in numerous regional and off-Broadway productions. Her big break came with Tom Stoppard's hit Broadway comedy The Real Thing, directed by Mike Nichols, for which she received Tony and Drama Desk awards. Press the Enter key to return to the Cast menu. Christine Baranski, page 2 of 4, biography. The actress earned her second Tony and Drama Desk awards for her performance as a chain-smoking hyperkinetic in Neil Simon's Rumors. Baranski also received a Drama Desk award for Lips Together, Teeth Apart. On screen, she has appeared in The Birdcage, for which she received a Screen Actors Guild Award. Christine Baranski, page 3 of 4, film highlights. Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, 2000, Bowfinger, 1999, Cruel Intentions, 1999, Bulworth, 1998, The Odd Couple 2, 1998, The Birdcage, 1996, Jeffrey, 1995, Getting In, 1994, The Ref, 1994. Christine Baranski, page 4 of 4, film highlights. The War, 1994, Life with Mikey, 1993, The Night We Never Met, 1993, Addams Family Values, 1993, Reversal of Fortune, 1990, The Pickup Artist, 1987, 9½ Weeks, 1986, Legal Eagles, 1986, Crackers, 1984, Lovesick, 1983, Soup for One, 1982. Press the left arrow key to go to the previous page. Press the Enter key to return to the Cast menu. Cast and Film. Christine Baranski. Bill Irwin as Lulu Who. Bill Irwin, page 1 of 4, biography. Bill Irwin is known as an actor, dancer, performance artist, vaudeville clown, producer, writer, director, choreographer, and as Mr. Noodle on Sesame Street. On Broadway, Irwin's Largely New York received 5 Tony Award nominations and won Drama Desk, Outer Critics Circle, New York Dance, and Performance Awards. Bill Irwin, page 2 of 4, biography. Bill Irwin and David Shiner starred in and choreographed the hit Full Moon, which won a special Tony. More recently, he starred in his adaptation of the play Scapin' at New York City's Roundabout Theater. Irwin has made multiple appearances on TV's Northern Exposure, The Cosby Show, Saturday Night Live, and The Tonight Show. Bill Irwin, page 3 of 4, film highlights. Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, 2000, A Midsummer Night's Dream, 1999, Just the Ticket, 1999, Illuminata, 1998, Silent Tongue, 1993, Stepping Out, 1991, Hot Shots, 1991, Scenes from a Mall, 1991. Bill Irwin, page 4 of 4. Film highlights. My Blue Heaven, 1990, 8 Men Out, 1988, A New Life, 1988, Popeye, 1980. Press the left arrow key to go to the previous page. Press the Enter key to return to the Cast menu. Cast and Filmmakers. Bill. Molly Shannon as Betty Lou Who. Molly Shannon, page 1 of 4, biography. A Saturday Night Live member since 1995, Molly Shannon has scored with the eclectic characters that she creates. They include her breakout character of Mary Catherine Gallagher, licensed joyologist Helen Madden, and radio host Terry Rialto. Her Courtney Love, Liza Minnelli, and Monica Lewinsky parodies are a highlight in a revitalized ensemble cast. Press the Enter key to return to the Cast menu. Press the right arrow key to go to the next page. Molly Shannon, page 2 of 4, biography. Prior to joining Saturday Night Live, Shannon appeared at the Upfront Comedy Theater in Los Angeles in The Rob and Molly Show, an improvisational show which she co-wrote. Born in Shaker Heights, Ohio, Shannon earned a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Drama from New York University's Tisch School of the Arts. Molly Shannon, page 3 of 4, film highlights. Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, 2000, My Five Wives, 2000, Superstar, 1999, Never Been Kissed, 1999, Analyze This, 1999, A Night at the Roxbury, 1998, Happiness, 1998. Molly Shannon, page 4 of 4, film highlights. Dinner and Driving, 1997, Lawnmower Man 2 Beyond Cyberspace, 1996, Return to Two Moon Junction, 1994, The Phantom of the Opera, 1989. Press the left arrow key to go to the previous page. Press the Enter key to return to the cast menu. Cast and filmmaker. Taylor Momsen as Cindy Lou Who. Taylor Momsen, page 1 of 2, biography. In Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Taylor Momsen makes her major motion picture debut in the pivotal role of Cindy Lou Who. The 7-year-old St. Louis native was cast in the part after a nationwide search. Taylor began her acting career at age 3 with her first national commercial for Shake and Bake. Taylor Momsen, page 2 of 2, biography. In addition to other national commercials, by age 4 she had booked a lead role in an episode of the CBS television series Early Edition and a guest starring role on CBS's Cosby. At age 5 she played Dennis Hopper's granddaughter in the independent film The Prophet's Game. Press the left arrow key to go to the previous page. Press the Enter key to return to the cast menu. Cast and filmmaker. Taylor Momsen. Narrated by Anthony Hopkins. Anthony Hopkins, page 1 of 4, biography. Anthony Hopkins won an Academy Award for Best Actor for his chilling portrayal of Hannibal Lecter in the Best Picture winner, The Silence of the Lambs. He has since earned Oscar nominations for The Remains of the Day, Nixon, and Amistad. In 1993, Hopkins was knighted by Queen Elizabeth II. Anthony Hopkins, page 2 of 4, biography. Born in Wales, Hopkins attended London's Royal Academy of Dramatic Art on a scholarship, graduating a silver medalist. After starting his career on the stage, he made his feature film debut as Richard the Lionheart in The Lion in Winter, for which he received a British Academy Award nomination. Anthony Hopkins, page 3 of 4, film highlights. Hannibal, 2001, Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, 2000, Titus, 1999, The Mask of Zorro, 1998, Meet Joe Black, 1998, Amistad, 1997, Nixon, 1995, The Road to Wellville, 1994, Legends of the Fall, 1994, The Remains of the Day, 1993. Press the left arrow. Anthony Hopkins, page 4 of 4, film highlights. Howard Zinn, 1992, Chaplin, 1992, The Silence of the Lambs, 1991, 84 Charing Cross Road, 1986, A Change of Seasons, 1980, The Elephant Man, 1980, Audrey Rose, 1977, A Doll's House, 1973, Young Winston, 1972, Hamlet, 1969, The Lion in Winter, 1968. Press the left arrow. Cast and narrated. Produced by Brian Grazer. Brian Grazer, biography, page 1 of 16. The Producers Guild of America recently honored Brian Grazer with the David O. Selznick Lifetime Achievement Award in Theatrical Motion Pictures. With over 23 Academy Award nominations, 17 Emmy Award nominations, and a cumulative box office of more than $4 billion, he has established himself as one of the most creative and prolific producers in the entertainment industry. Brian Grazer biography, page 2 of 16. With a keen ability for spotting new talent and ease with the written word, Grazer has been responsible for some of the industry's most critically acclaimed projects and has been the driving force behind some of Hollywood's biggest blockbusters. According to Vanity Fair, April 2001, Grazer and his Imagine Entertainment partner Ron Howard, who have collaborated on 37 films, continue to produce smart, heartfelt mass entertainments without a hint of condescension. They are mainstream in the very best, most honorable sense of the word. Brian Grazer biography, page 3 of 16. Last year, Mr. Grazer was the highest-grossing producer, accumulating a worldwide box office of more than $500 million with The Grinch, starring Jim Carrey, and The Nutty Professor 2: The Clumps, starring Eddie Murphy. In 1998 alone, Grazer took home the Emmy for Outstanding Miniseries for his work on HBO's From the Earth to the Moon, joined the exclusive ranks of producers recognized by the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce with a star on Hollywood Boulevard, and received the Cubby R. Broccoli Award, which is presented annually to a creative talent who has demonstrated consistent quality and vision throughout his or her career, at the Cinema Expo in Amsterdam. Press the left. Brian Grazer Biography, page 4 of 16. In 1997, Grazer produced Liar Liar, starring Jim Carrey and directed by Tom Shadyac, which had the biggest opening weekend for a March release at $32 million and has currently grossed beyond $300 million worldwide. The Eddie Murphy starrer Life, which Grazer also produced, opened in first place at the box office, grossing $20.4 million in its first 3 days of release, and setting a box office record for the biggest opening ever for an April release. Press the left. Brian Grazer Biography, page 5 of 16. Securing his stature as a Hollywood heavyweight in 1996, Grazer produced the fifth and sixth highest-grossing movies of the year, Ransom and The Nutty Professor. Ransom, which to date has grossed over $300 million worldwide, stars Mel Gibson, Rene Russo, and Gary Sinise, and is directed by Ron Howard. The Nutty Professor, starring Eddie Murphy and directed by Tom Shadyac, grossed over $270 million worldwide and went on to win an Academy Award for Best Makeup and the People's Choice Award for Favorite Comedy Motion Picture. Press the left arrow key to go to the previous page. Brian Grazer Biography, page 6 of 16. In 1995, Grazer's Apollo 13 exploded onto the silver screen and garnered 4 Golden Globe Awards and 9 Academy Award nominations, including Best Picture of the Year, Best Screenplay, and Best Performance by a Supporting Actor, Ed Harris, and Supporting Actress, Kathleen Quinlan. It went on to win Best Achievement in Sound and Best Achievement in Editing. Brian Grazer Biography, page 7 of 16. Grazer's film went on to receive honors as Favorite Motion Picture and Favorite Dramatic Picture at the People's Choice Awards, Best Picture at the Chicago Film Critics Awards, and for Best Cast and Best Supporting Actor at the Screen Actors Guild Awards. The Producers Guild of America chose to honor Grazer with the coveted Darryl F. Zanuck Motion Picture Producer of the Year Award for his work on the film. To date, Apollo 13 has grossed over $335 million. During his early days as a producer, Grazer hired Ron Howard to direct both Night Shift and the romantic comedy Splash, which starred Tom Hanks, Daryl Hannah, and John Candy. Press the left arrow key to go to the previous page. Brian Grazer Biography, page 8 of 16. The latter film garnered Grazer his first Academy Award nomination for Best Screenplay, while both films firmly established him as a skillful feature film producer with a flair for comedy. Additional film credits include Bowfinger, starring Eddie Murphy and Steve Martin, Life, starring Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence, Ed TV, starring Matthew McConaughey, Jenna Elfman, Ellen DeGeneres, and Woody Harrelson, and directed by Ron Howard, Psycho, directed by Gus Van Sant, The Paper, starring Michael Keaton, Glenn Close, Marissa Tomei, and Robert Duvall. Press the left arrow key to go to the previous page. Brian Grazer Biography, page 9 of 16. My Girl, starring Macaulay Culkin and Anna Schlumsky, Kindergarten Cop, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, Backdraft, starring Kurt Russell and Robert De Niro and directed by Ron Howard, which was nominated for 4 Academy Awards, Real Genius, starring Val Kilmer, Clean and Sober, starring Michael Keaton, Spies Like Us, starring Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd, Armed and Dangerous, starring Meg Ryan, John Waters' Crybaby, starring Johnny Depp, CB4, starring Chris Rock, and The Doors, starring Val Kilmer and Meg Ryan and directed by Oliver Stone. Press the left arrow key to go to the previous page. Press the Enter key to return to the cast menu. Press the right arrow key to go to the next page. Brian Grazer biography, page 10 of 16. Next up for Grazer is the highly anticipated film A Beautiful Mind, directed by Howard and starring Russell Crowe, Jennifer Connelly, and Ed Harris. With a screenplay by Akiva Goldsman, this powerful drama is inspired by events in the life of John Forbes Nash Jr. and is based in part on the biography by Sylvia Nassar. Grazer and Howard officially joined forces in 1986 as co-chairmen and founders of Imagine Films Entertainment, Inc., a public company that they eventually took private in 1993 as Imagine Entertainment. Press the left arrow key to go to the previous page. Brian Grazer biography, page 11 of 16. In 1989, the then public company released its first film, The Burbs, a wacky comedy about suburban living starring Tom Hanks. The Burbs kicked off what was to become a very profitable year for Imagine. The company released 2 additional features in 1989, the successful comedies The Dream Team with Michael Keaton and Parenthood, an ensemble comedy headed by Steve Martin about the ups and downs of raising children. Parenthood became a box office phenomenon. It was the #1 attraction in its first 2 weeks of release, went on to gross over $100 million, and was nominated for 2 Academy Awards. Brian Grazer biography, page 12 of 16. Later that same year, Grazer was named NATO Show West Producer of the Year, an award which acknowledges not only Grazer's extraordinary producing abilities, but also his skill in combining stories with stars to produce many of today's most successful and entertaining motion pictures. Commercially, Grazer's success has been endless. In addition to his phenomenal success in film, Grazer has created an impressive resume in television. Some of his recent entries into the competitive television arena include the WB's Felicity, starring Kerry Russell and Scott Speedman, the animated Fox series The PJs, starring Eddie Murphy, the critically acclaimed Sports Night, and the most highly praised new show of the 1999 season, Wonderland. Press the left arrow key to go to the previous page. Brian Grazer biography, page 13 of 16. Mr. Grazer began his impressive career as a producer by developing television projects with Edgar J. Sherrick and Daniel Blatt. During his 2-year tenure, he produced the top-rated NBC television features Zuma Beach and Thou Shalt Not Kill. In 1980, he signed a development production deal with Paramount Pictures, an association that led to his segue into motion pictures. Brian Grazer biography, page 14 of 16. While creating and executive producing several television pilots for Paramount, Grazer met Ron Howard, who was just completing his 7-year run on the hit series Happy Days. Brian Grazer film highlights, page 15 of 16. Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, 2000. Nutty Professor 2, The Klumps, 2000. Bowfinger, 1999. Life, 1999. Psycho, 1998. Liar Liar, 1997. Ransom, 1996. The Nutty Professor, 1996. Apollo 13, 1995. Press the left arrow key to go to the previous page. Press Brian Grazer film highlights, page 16 of 16. Boomerang, 1992. House Sitter, 1992. Far and Away, 1992. Backdraft, 1991. My Girl, 1991. The Doors, 1991. Kindergarten Cop, 1990. Parenthood, 1989. Splash, 1984. Night Shift, 1982. Press the left arrow key to go to Cast and Filmmaker. Directed by Ron Howard. Ron Howard, page 1 of 4, biography. As an actor, writer, producer, and most notably a director, Ron Howard has been responsible for some of entertainment's most memorable moments. For his work on Apollo 13, Howard was named Best Director by the Directors Guild of America. The film grossed over $335 million worldwide and was nominated for 9 Academy Awards. Ron Howard, page 2 of 4, biography. Howard first acted at the age of 18 months in a stage production and subsequently appeared in the film version of The Music Man and as Opie in TV's The Andy Griffith Show. In the 1970s, he starred in TV's Happy Days and drew favorable reviews for American Graffiti and The Shootist. Ron Howard, page 3 of 4, film highlights. Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, 2000. Ed TV, 1999. Ransom, 1996. Apollo 13, 1995. The Paper, 1994. Far and Away, 1992. Backdraft, 1991. Parenthood 1989, Willow 1988. Ron Howard, page 4 of 4, film highlights. Gung Ho 1986, Cocoon 1985, Splash 1984, Night Shift 1982, Grand Theft Auto 1977. Press the left arrow key to go to the previous page. Press the Enter key to return to the Cast menu. Cast. Return to the Bonus Materials menu. Return to the Bonus Materials menu. Bonus Materials. Press the up and down. Cast and Filmmakers. Recommendations. Recommendations, page 1 of 3. If you enjoyed Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, we recommend Apollo 13, Babe, Beethoven. Recommendations, page 2 of 3. If you enjoyed Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, we recommend Beethoven 2nd, Dragonheart, Dragonheart, A New Beginning. Recommendations, page 3 of 3. If you enjoyed Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, we recommend The Flintstones, October Sky, Parenthood. Press the left arrow key to go to the previous page. Press the Enter key to return to the Bonus Materials menu. Bonus Material. Press DVD-ROM Materials. DVD-ROM features, page 1 of 1. The DVD-ROM includes interactive games, screensavers, wallpapers, and additional information about the movie, plus easy access to the Internet and Universal Studios links with current promotions and special offers. This DVD contains interactive DVD-ROM materials for use in your personal computer. You will need to be running Windows 95 or later and have a DVD-ROM drive. Press the Enter or Select key to return to the Bonus Materials menu. Press the DVD Newsletter. Universal Studios Home Video DVD Newsletter, page 1 of 1. Sign up now and become part of the Universal DVD online community. You will receive the latest information about upcoming releases and special DVD promotions via our Universal e-newsletter. You will also get a sneak peek into our bonus features, exclusive interviews with directors, and some surprises. Register online at dvd.universalpictures.com. Press the Enter key to return to the Bonus Materials menu. Press the up DVD. Go to Bonus Materials page 1. Return to Main menu. Go to Return. Languages. Languages, page 1 of 1. Press the up and down arrow keys on your remote to hear the 7 items on this page. Press the Enter or Select key to make your choice. Spoken Languages, DVS Descriptive Video Service. Spoken Languages, English 5.1 Dolby. Spoken Languages, English 5.1 DTS. Spoken Languages, Francais 5.1 Dolby. Spoken Languages. Now, press Enter to choose Captions in English or arrow up or down. Now, press Enter to turn Captions off or arrow up or down. Return to Main menu. Scenes. Play.